What's going on, my Fly Happy family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. So we have to talk about the Natasha Cloud situation, man. I know a lot of you were asking me when I brought her up in the live stream one time, whatever happened to her. And you're about to hear it from the horse's mouth. Let's get into it. But before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 18.9, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it.
The problem that I had was like, okay, the business part of it, we understand.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're gonna trade me, just communicate with me, and then don't just send me anywhere. Like, allow me to route myself where I want to. I found out through an assistant coach texted me. I really appreciated coaching you. You were a real one. Like,
That's how you found out?
I said, huh? I said, huh? And I look at my girl. I'm like, did I just get traded? She was like, what? So I called our GM. I'm like, you got something to tell me? You know what this motherfucker, he gonna say to me? He gonna tell me, yeah, there was an opportunity to grab AT, which I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, that's not the problem.
That's not the problem.
Yeah.
And you were involved in the trade, and I'm like, yeah, but you gonna tell me? Like, at what point were you gonna call? Because you didn't just find out this morning.
Not nothing.
I'm in this
not-
game
not
10 years.
nobody.
You didn't just find out this morning. I've been in talks about trades and all that. You knew at least 2 days prior to
Nothing?
that nothing. Y'all was here a week before watching my games, talking to me. I was doing media content for the Phoenix Mercury. I was recruiting Satu Sabali and Alyssa Thomas at the same time for you. And he gonna say, we gotta trade talent to get talent. I said, you. I said, your karma gonna come back in every
You
which
my dog.
way. I
Boy,
said,
you my dog.
and then
You
I
know
called
what?
Nate. Where
my
you going,
dog.
Mike? Bring your butt
You
back.
my dog.
I ain't finished. Bring yourself back, Mike. Okay?
You my dog.
Because then I had to call Nate because I truly, and I still love Nate, like, very much. That was my guy. But I was like, man, you told me I was your point guard. Y'all the same that looked me in my eye after I had 33 in that playoff game for y'all, where I almost got us to a game 3, and you said you gonna retire a Phoenix Mercury. Matt, Josh, Nick, Nate. That's what I'm upset about. The trade is business.
Yes,
I
I
understand
get it.
that.
I get it.
But y'all owed me more for what I gave to the
That's the shit I
organization.
be talking about, though. You could call me in the office to watch film, but you can't call me in the office to tell me, hey, we gonna make a move.
I called Nate the night before. He ain't pick up. And I knew
Really?
why once the next day it happened. You always call me back.
I can't wait to talk to Nate.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, listening to her story, it's kind of jacked up. But we have to understand the business, which she says she did. And honestly, you can't get too invested with the league. You can't get too invested with an organization because you could be traded like that. If you don't keep up with the NBA, Luka Doncic being traded for AD was the craziest trade I've ever seen, and neither one of them were told about it. Even if you are a superstar type of player, you cannot trust these organizations, man. It just is what it is. And Natasha is not necessarily a star player or a superstar player, so I don't even know why she felt the loyalty would be there with her. She only played 1 year. She only played 1 year for the Mercury. If anything, you would have think she would have had that with the Mystics for her being there as long as she was. But nah, man, you're not a legacy type of player. They're not going to even care about you. And even then, they still don't care about you. That's just how it is, man. They chew you up and spit you out, man. I mean, the nastiest part about this story is that they were using her to recruit AT and Sabali. So that's the nastiest part about it. But I think for the most part, agents are giving the heads up that their client is about to be traded. And then the agent get in touch with the basketball player, and then they tell them. I don't remember, like, owners actually reaching out or coaches or whatever the case may be. But yeah, man, it's you want to have face-to-face type of separation to show respect, but it don't necessarily happen like that all the time. Yeah, I get why her feelings are hurt, but at the end of the day, man, it's a business. This is how it works. And you can't really trust people, man. You can't be trusting coaches and stuff saying like, oh, you're going to be set in stone, you're going to be retiring here. Nah, man, you look, that's not the coach's decision. Okay, that's not his decision, her decision, whatever the case may be. It's the owners. All right, the owners will get rid of you. So you got to make sure you're performing, man, and giving value to the team, or you're gone, man. You're absolutely out of there. So Let's read what some of the people are saying, man. I don't get why she thought she would get so much loyalty. She's been there 1 year. Yeah, that's what I said. She let her guard down and trusted them. They were ensuring her that she can retire at Mercury, so I get why she trusted them. Hard lesson learned. She went there via trade. Exactly. Not sure why she expected anything. Sophie Cunningham took a pay cut to $100K because she had deal on TV to cover the Suns. Now she is gone from there. Is she complaining? No. Natasha is immature. It's business. Ah, that's tough, man, but that's the truth. That's the truth. Who? I thought she found out social media alongside everyone else, so that's a little better at least. Like she said, they should have allowed her to be a part of a trade. Knowing sending her to CT was a huge downgrade. Look, she was traded. It's not like she was a free agent signing somewhere or anything like that, or a restricted free agent, whatever the case may be. She was traded, all right? You don't really have a say-so. You don't have a say-so. I mean, sometimes organizations ask players that's been giving them their all for a good amount of time and maybe won a championship with them and they value that player. Maybe they'll ask, hey, where you want to go? But other than that, nah, man, they could get rid of you. If you're not really contributing to anything, you're a 1 year type of player, you're here and then you're gone the next, like, they don't care, man. They don't care about where you want to go. But if you've been there for 9-10 years, you won 2 championships, you've done things like that, then yeah, they'll probably ask you like, hey, where do you want to go? Let's see where you want to go first, and then we'll start from there. If we can get somebody in return for you at that spot or on that team, then we'll go for it. But if not, then of course you understand we want to go get something that's valuable for the team or get somebody that's valuable for the team. Look, I sound like an owner. They could have at least told her, you can't let players be part of trades or they'll go online before they're complete and blow them up. It's happened before, but not telling players and getting them a heads up before media knows is something I will never understand. Hey, that's true too. Yeah, I don't understand it either why they can't give players a heads up after the trade is done and let them know, hey, you're going to be traded on such day. But yeah, it's kind of a slap in the face, man. They have to do better with that. Wow. What was wrong? The entire thing just pissed me off even more. Does she not have an agent? Usually they tell their clients that they were traded, or does she represent herself? Oh, that's a good question. Maybe she don't have an agent. Isn't that the agent's job? Yeah, see, I'm saying the same thing though. Wonder if the assistant coach was KT. Mercury fans are not happy what happened to Tasha. Ain't no loyalty in these leagues. They was fouled, but their loss will be her blessing in disguise. We'll see, man, because right now, Connecticut look like a rebuild team, honestly. It happens in the NBA, too, just as Luka and AD, see? Yeah, so at the end of the day, man, I get that her feelings were hurt. I get it. She invested all she could into the league for that 1 year, and she was out there recruiting, making content for the Mercury. I mean, that's crazy, which is, like I said, she was bragging about how she would die for that organization, man. And I feel like a day after that, or maybe the same day, she was traded. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Natasha Cloud being traded after the story she just told. Do y'all think it was just, or do y'all feel it was diabolical work the way she got traded? Let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.